So we've been looking this today and this block about this idea of everything connecting into itself, everything connecting up. And we're going to just have another little thought about that now. So as we're lying here in semi-supine, being aware of the weight of your head on the block or the books, and knowing that that heavy head is supported by your neck vertebra, but we're going to think more about the connection of that. So I'd like you to think from your head down through your spine, connecting that all the way through to somewhere between your shoulder blades, or maybe even further down to the diaphragm, whatever makes sense in your body. Let the shoulder girdle rest into the ground. It's heavy, give it up. But become aware of your hands, whether they're resting on your body or whether they're just by your sides. Become aware of your hands and think of a flow of energy coming up from them all the way up to your elbows. Let your elbows rest wherever they are. From your elbows, I'd like you to think up through the upper arm bones, taking those thoughts through the shoulder girdle and finding somewhere around the diaphragm, connecting your hands into your back. You can then let the muscles in the chest soften, the fronts of the armpits let go, because your arms are connected into you. Soften your belly and let the back widen. Don't hang on around your lower ribs. Not at the front, not at the sides, not at the back. Let them be easy and free. Become aware again of your feet and the support that the floor gives them in semi-supine position, or if you've gone into fully supine, the backs of your heels. Think up from your feet, through the lower leg bones, up to the knees, where you can ask the knees to let go a little bit, to soften around the kneecap and be easy at the back of the knee. Be easy in your knees. From your knees, you're thinking of hollow thighs and some sand emptying through those hollow thighs, all the way through the pelvis, all the way through the hips, through the pelvis and in towards the lower spine. Soften the belly, widen the back to let that sand flow all the way up and into the diaphragm, connecting your legs up into you. At which point you can be easy and free around the rib cage again and let your breathing just be normal. Just let it do itself. At this point, the upper thighs are inwardly rotating right up by your hips. If you wanted to slide your legs out into fully supine, you could think of that release through the tops of the thighs as the legs slide out onto the ground. And letting your body rest. Giving it an opportunity to do nothing. Feeling comfortable with your connection. All the limbs, including your head, connected in somewhere deep into the spine, into the diaphragm, wherever you manage to make that connection. even if it was just hooking your arms back onto your shoulders, or hooking your legs back into your hips. Soften your belly, widen your back. Be easy in your jaw and let the tongue rest softly in your mouth. Whilst feeling connected up, become aware of the crown of your head. And know that that crown of the head is some distance away from the soles of your feet. Become aware of your left elbow and your right elbow. And know that they are some distance away from each other, yet connected. And breathe. Letting the ribs be free to let the breathing do itself. Nothing to do in the left thigh, nothing to do in the right thigh. Just rest. Resting and breathing. So you might like to stay here a little while longer, and that's fine. But when you do want to come up to sitting to get on with your day, be mindful of your connected limbs, your widening back, as you roll on your side, and use those limbs to get you up to sitting, up to standing, and to wherever else you're going. Bye for now.